guys, welcome back to our channel. Sorry if I'm not talking too loud, it's because Avery's sleeping over there. But yeah guys, welcome back to our channel. Today it is just me and I'm going to talk about my first trimester. Yeah, it's almost over guys and it's going by so fast. It's crazy. Literally my gender reveal is a week away. I'm looking freaking out. I just realized that last week. I was like, holy crap. Our gender reveal is a week away and we're going to find out the sex. I'm so freaking excited. But yeah guys, anyways, my first trimester technically ends Saturday and today is Wednesday, but I just wanted to do this video for you guys because I have a lot to talk about and hopefully I don't cry because I'm such an emotional wreck. And it's so crazy because I just found this old notebook where I wrote like a lot of my pregnancy stuff from Avery, about like video ideas and stuff, and I literally wrote every symptom I had, everything, like literally my first trimester recap, and I don't think I posted it, but I'm so glad I have this because I could literally like, it like brought back memories and I'm like, oh yeah, I had this, I had that, and my pregnancy is kind of really similar, to be honest. First like big like first trimester like symptoms were breast tenderness, but it was more like nipple, like TMI, but it was my nipples, and I thought the whole time I thought it was Avery because I was still breastfeeding at the time, so the whole time I thought it was Avery hurting me guys. I don't hear like, Avery, stop being rough, let alone it was because I was pregnant. But yeah, I had that was my first clue, but the whole time I kept thinking it was Avery. I thought it was Avery just being rough. So yeah, that's one of the first clues, and that's literally how I knew I was pregnant my first time around. My boobs were super sore and I never had that. Like I know some people get sore breasts when they're gonna like start their period and stuff like that, but me, no. Like I still remember that day. I woke up and I was like and I was like, I'm pregnant. But yeah, so that's one of the symptoms. I had cramping with Avery and I don't have cramping this time, and it was really bad where I went to the hospital and I remember they said I had like a cyst, I think, and then they're like, but it's not a big deal because it's going away on its own. But yeah, I had that and I remember that. I remember having really bad cramps, and at the same time I just really wanted to see Avery, so I wanted to go to the hospital because no, but I really had cramps guys. Don't think I was just lying, okay? But I really had cramps, but I really wanted to see Avery because I remember my doctors didn't see me until, because I was having like insurance issues, and I didn't see Avery. I didn't even get a checkup until like I was like 12 or 10 weeks. Like it was crazy. Like I was just like, hello, how? And that's probably like the worst part of my first trimester was that I didn't get to see him. I didn't even get like a checkup. Nothing. It was just like nothing. So that was the worst part for my first trimester. I remember being like, especially being a first mom and being like my first pregnancy, I was anxious and like, what if I'm not doing something right? What if the baby's, you know, there's something wrong with the baby? The whole time I was always freaking out because I'm like, I have no clue what's going on. And peeing, I guess I had to pee a lot. I don't remember peeing a lot in the first trimester. This time around I pee so much. I literally already wake up at night twice. Lately it's been going down. I only wake up once, but I was peeing twice at night, and I wrote here that I was peeing a lot. Who knew? And I don't remember that. And nauseous. I was really nauseous with Avery. It was really bad, and I was working a lot when I was pregnant with Avery, so it was even more horrible because like, you know, you're not in the comfort of your own home, you're stuck at work. So it was so bad. Like I remember literally like, I don't know if you guys ever experienced this, but I literally would cry. I would cry on my lunch break because I was so hungry, but everything disgusted me. Like, I don't even want to think about it. But it wasn't that bad this time around. I literally was nauseous for like 2 weeks. Now it's literally gone away. But hopefully, fingers crossed, it doesn't come back because that's the worst, being nauseous. But I think I threw up like twice with Avery. This time around I haven't thrown up, thank God. But so far my nauseousness has been gone, yay! Because I remember with Avery, even after my first trimester, a little over my first trimester, I was still really nauseous. And then I put I was depressed. I don't remember being depressed. I just remember being really sad that I had to work. I hated working and being pregnant. Like I just hated it. I don't know why. Like I really like, I was like, this is so freaking hard. And I remember I've always been around pregnant people at work and they make it seem so easy. So if you're pregnant and working right now, girl, applaud to you. You need a back massage, you need a butt massage, everything, girl, because it is hard. I hated. So that's one of the plus sides this time around, that I am not working, thank God. But I do have this little crazy kid that I have to deal with. that's really hard. So it's kind of like the same thing, but at least I'm in the comfort of my own home, you know. Always so grateful for that. And I put tired. Yeah, I was always tired. I was really tired, even this time around. And it's funny, I'm tired in the shower, and I would, even this time around, I was getting really tired in the shower. And then swallowing my saliva, guys. I spit, like when I want to spit. I spit like 30, 40, 50 times a day. I cannot swallow my saliva. I have so much saliva in me, like I'm literally spitting all the time. It's so annoying. And I had this with Avery too. I don't remember having this in the first trimester. I don't know, it's weird. I felt like all this was during the end. But I spit. It's gross. It's really gross. Like if you ever see me, I spit like all the time. It's so gross. And I put my prenatals. I could not swallow my prenatals, guys. I remember I got like the most like best prenatals, and they're like the most huge prenatals ever. And yeah, I couldn't swallow them. This time around, my prenatals are gummy bears, so I'm good. But yeah, that was really bad. But yeah, those are just my what else? What's a new symptom? I don't think I have any new symptoms this time around. Sadly, I remember with Avery, I had really perky boobs. Now they're just sad because I just stopped breastfeeding, so they're like sad pancakes. Yeah, sadly I didn't get perky boobs this time. And sorry guys if this video is all over the place. I feel like I'm just like rambling and talking, but I really just want to like not forget something and like make sure I, you know, say everything I want to say. But yeah, no boobies this time, just my belly. Here's a belly, check out, you guys can see it. It's huge. I did not have I wish I had videos of the beginning of my pregnancy. I don't have any. It's pretty huge for being, what am I, 12 weeks, 11 weeks? Oh my god, I don't even remember. 12 weeks. I'm 12 weeks. It is true what they say. Your second pregnancy, you show faster. And that makes sense because your body's already been through it. Whew, I'm out of breath. If I'm being really honest with you guys, I feel like this first trimester was really hard for me mentally because like this baby wasn't planned, you know, like to be honest with you guys, like to be like I'm being real honest with you guys, and this is not me complaining, this is just me kind of like venting. But and then in a way I want to talk about this because I know for a fact that I am not the only one who feels like this, but I feel like a lot of people don't say their feelings because again, they don't want people to feel like you're complaining or you're ungrateful, you know. So but I'm just here telling you guys how I feel and how I really feel. And yeah, having another baby was literally the last thing on my mind right now in our life, you know. Like I feel like it wasn't the right time. I feel like Avery's still so little, so that's why we're like, when I saw that pregnancy test, like I even days before, like I knew I was pregnant. Like I knew it. I didn't want to believe it. So I told you guys before, I didn't take a pregnancy test for weeks because I was like so scared it was gonna be positive. And like we are so grateful. Like I am literally, this is my second pregnancy and I'm still amazed of the way that a woman's body, how we could create a baby, you know. Like it's just crazy, our whole body, how it transforms, and it just like it's amazing, you know. It's amazing gift and opportunity to be growing a children, growing too, you know. This is my second baby, having healthy babies, you know. I'm so grateful. My first whole worry was just like, oh my god, Avery's too little. Like I felt like I was taking something away from him, like us, especially because I was breastfeeding, and I knew like I was so uncomfortable, guys. And I even told you guys, even the video before we talked about when we found out we were pregnant, I even talked about how I was over breastfeeding. I was super over it. And now looking back, I knew why. It's because I was pregnant. I was having all these hormones, and hormones are all over the place, and I was so uncomfortable. And yeah, and now I'm like, oh my god, I took that away from him. Because to be honest, I probably would have kept breastfeeding if I wasn't pregnant. But I knew like I'm not gonna be breastfeeding two kids. Like I cannot. And I know at the end of the day, I don't want to talk about too much about breastfeeding because I think I want to make a separate video because that was so long. But we did stop breastfeeding. It's like 2 weeks now that we're fully have stopped breastfeeding, but it was so hard. And I think that's what made my first trimester really hard because I was dealing with that. and it was horrible. It was really, really bad, like really bad. If you guys want me to make a video about that, please let me know, because whew, it was crazy. It was really, really crazy. It took us like a whole month for him to completely stop breastfeeding, and it was bad. Like, it was a lot of crying, it was a lot of late nights. It was literally, I literally woke up like every 2 hours. But anyways, I'm not gonna go into that, but that was one of the things that I felt like I was, you know, I was taken away from him. He's still such a baby, like he still needs to be rocked to sleep. He's still very little, you know, and I felt like, I don't know, I just felt really bad. Like, I just felt like, I don't know how to explain it. Hopefully you guys know what I mean, but I just felt bad. Like, I felt like I was taking time away from him, and like, you know, it's not gonna be about him, just him anymore. But yeah, like, I'm youngest of 5, and I'm 5 years apart from my brother, and it never bothered me. I never cared to me. Like, people who are always like, oh, I wish I was closer to, like, I was closer age to my siblings. Like, I loved it. I don't care. Like, I didn't mind being 5 years apart. So that's why I didn't mind having my kids far ages apart, you know? Oh my god, I'm so out of breath. But yeah, like, that was my first thing. Like, that was my first, like, thing that hit me, was just like, oh, like, I'm taking away from Avery. And then I realized, and I talked to a lot of people where they're just like, dude, like, he's gonna love that baby more than anything, you know? And I know he is. I know he's gonna be like the best big brother, and I know at first he's gonna take him a lot of time, and you know, to share, you know, his parents with the new sibling coming, and I know it's gonna be hard on everybody, and I get that. Even if he was 5, 4, 3, like, it doesn't matter the age, like, it's gonna be hard. But yeah, that was my first thing, was just thinking about Avery. And then secondly, I felt like it wasn't the right time for our relationship. I felt like we barely were getting the hang of each other as parents, and like this new step, this new journey in our life, you know, because it's tough. Like, and I remember having a friend tell me all the time, like, your relationship's gonna change, your relationship's gonna change, and I never understood how or why or what. Well, I knew that it would, because hello, you're having this new person into your life, you know. It's not gonna be about us anymore. And it does change, and it's still really hard to explain it, but it changes, because, you know, it is like, as simple as it isn't about you two anymore, you know. You have to make time for it. It's really hard to make time for your relationship and each other when you're trying to, like, you know, you have this other person who needs you 24/7, you know. So yeah, I just felt like in our relationship, that was the last thing we needed. It was, you know, another baby, when we were barely figuring this whole parenthood out, you know. So yeah, that was another thing. And I know a lot of you guys are gonna be like, well, why didn't you just go on birth control? Like, it's that simple. If you don't want a baby, go on birth control. And I know that, trust me, I know that. You're talking to a girl who was on birth control since she was a junior in high school. Like, I know that. Like, I'm not dumb when it comes to birth control. But after I was literally on birth control our whole relationship with Larry. That's how we were together for what, 7 years before we even had a kid, you know. So this time around, I was just like, after having Avery, your hormones are all over the place, and I don't know, I just felt like, I don't know, my hormones are just, I can't do this, I'm crying, trying to get myself together here. But yeah, after having Avery, like, my emotions, my hormones, like, this whole new life, like, I was just like in a funk, I guess you can say. Oh my god. Like, I don't want to say it was postpartum depression, because I don't feel like it was. Like, I just feel like my hormones were just like all over the place, my emotions were all over the place, like this whole new mom thing. I don't know, I just wanted to give my body a break, and I wasn't ready for birth control to be put back into my body. So I decided to take a break on it. I did go right into birth control after having Avery. I did the pills, and it didn't work out. I literally had it for like 4 months, and then I just, like, it wasn't working out. So I went off of that. It's crazy because I literally had an appointment for my birth control like probably like a week before I found out I was pregnant. I made an appointment for birth control because I was already thinking about it, and I was like, okay, like, I already got lucky a year without birth control, like, I'm not gonna get any luckier. And I literally, like, I think I jinxed myself, huh? Sorry guys if I'm a hot mess in this video, but I'm just like so emotional right now, and I'm just so emotional talking about this, and I just don't want other people who are going through this to feel alone like I did, or feel ashamed, or feel some type of way about it, because in the end of the day, this is how you feel, and it's okay to feel this way. Because I know in the beginning I gave myself a really hard time for feeling this way. Oh my god, I gotta make this video so crying. I'm so ugly. But yeah, guys, like, I just really, the whole point of this video, I want to be honest with you guys, but I don't want you guys to take it, I don't want people to take it the wrong way. Like, trust me, I have really close friends, and I have really close family and my own sisters who struggle with having babies, you know, like I've seen, and it's a horrible thing, you know. And then to hearing someone's sound ungrateful or not be happy that they're pregnant, like, it's a horrible thing, you know, when other people out there who struggle with this, you know. So trust me, like, I know it's a blessing, and yeah, like, I just want you guys to know that I'm super grateful. Like, I see my own I seen my own sisters struggle with this, and it always hurt me seeing them struggle. Like, you know, this is something that even I thought, like, maybe I was gonna struggle because I didn't get pregnant for 5 months, and I was freaking out. Like, I can only imagine going through that for years. Like, it's hard. Like, I don't want to cry no more. I'm such a mess. But yeah, guys, you guys can don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I'm always on Instagram, XOMissDaisy. I always, like, if you ever need to talk, DM me. I'm always free to talk. I love talking to people on Instagram. I literally, like, I love meeting a lot of you guys on Instagram, and I know I meet a lot of other moms, especially other moms who are like 2 under 2. I'm gonna be 2 under 2, and they help me out a lot. Like, you know, you're not alone. Alright, guys, so like what I was saying, this is probably like take 20 because I keep crying. I'm so sweaty. Ew. But yeah, guys, I just feel like this first trimester, I was just, my emotions were all over the place. I was just overthinking way too much and just worrying about stuff that I didn't need to be worrying about yet, you know. And then today, I don't know how it's all gonna plan out. I don't know how it's really gonna be. I'm over here worrying for something that's probably never even gonna happen. Now I feel like, now I'm way more at ease. I feel like I've accepted it. I've accepted, you know, God's plan and putting all my trust into him. And I know that in the end of the day, God doesn't put you through anything you can't handle. So I know we're going to be fine. I know it's not going to be easy. I don't think it's going to be easy. It would have been easy if we got pregnant today or in 5 years. Like, and then the date is not going to be easy. So yeah, it's okay. We'll be fine. But I just really wanted to make this video today and talk to you guys how I really felt. And, you know, that it's okay to feel this way. And yeah, I just really hope that you guys don't take this as me complaining or as me not being grateful, because trust me, and anybody who really knows me knows that I am, and I am so blessed, and I would never ever be ungrateful for bringing a baby into this world. Like, I already know that when I see this most likely 9-pound baby come out of me, I'm gonna be so in love and so happy. And this baby's gonna change our world just like Avery did, and I can't wait. Thank you guys so much for watching till the end. I know this video is a hot freaking mess, so yeah, I'm just gonna end it here because I cannot stop freaking talking. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and like always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And bye, besitos, bye. Look at you so tough, guys. Say hi. Hi. Say hi. You're so cute. Say hi, Bits Bam. Ah, you're so cute. I know, guys. Don't make fun of his greñas. He's gonna cut it finally on Friday. Woo! So Tom, stay tuned for that vlog too, because I'm gonna get my first haircut. Woo! Alright, say bye, guys. See you next time. Say bye. Give him besito. Besito.